Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to start the chapter drainage. The term drainage describes the river system of an area. The area drained by a single river system is called a drainage basin. A closer observation on a map will indicate that any elevated area such as mountain or an upland separate two drainage basins. Such an upland is known as water divide. See in this picture. The drainage system in India. The drainage system of India are mainly controlled by broad relief features of the subcontinent. Accordingly, the Indian rivers are divided into two major groups, the Himalayan rivers and the peninsular rivers. If you see in the map from the top, Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Byas, Satluj, Ganga, Yamuna, Gandak, Kosi, Brahmaputra. Rivers are Himalayan rivers. In the south, in the peninsular part, if you see, the main rivers are Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and Mahanadi. Perennial rivers. A perennial stream or perennial river is a stream or river which has constant stream throughout the year. Through parts of its stream bed during years of normal rainfall. These rivers receive water from rain as well as from melted snow from the lofty mountains. Most of the Himalayan rivers are perennial rivers like the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra rivers. River landforms. River landforms can be divided into upper, middle and lower course features. These includes steep V-shaped valleys, oxbow lakes and flood plains respectively. Upper course features. Upper course river features include steep-sided V-shaped valleys, interlocking spurs, rapids, waterfalls and gorges. Middle course river feature includes wider shallower valleys, meanders and oxbow lakes. Lower course river features include wide flat bottom valleys, flood plains and deltas. Interlocking spurs on a tributary of a river. As the river moves through the upper course, it cuts downwards. The gradient here is steep and the river channel is narrow. Vertical erosion in this highland part of the river helps to create steep-sided V-shaped valleys, interlocking spurs, rapids, waterfalls and gorges. The formation of waterfalls and rapids. As the river erodes the landscape in the upper course, it winds and bends to avoid areas of hard rock. This creates interlocking spurs which look a bit like the interlocking part of a jeep. When a river runs over the alternating layers of hard and soft rock, rapids and waterfalls may form. Middle course features. In the middle course, the river has more energy and high volume of water. The gradient here is gentle and lateral erosion has widened the river channel. The river channel has also deepened. A larger river channel means there is less friction, so the water flows faster. As the river erodes laterally to the right side than the left side, it forms large bends and then horseshoe-like loop called meanders. The formation of meander is due to both deposition and erosion, and meander gradually migrate downstream. The force of the water erodes and undercuts the river bank on the outside of the bend, where water flow has most energy due to decreased friction. On the inside of the bend, where the river flows is slower, material is deposited as there is more friction. Over the time, horseshoes become tighter until the end become very close together. As the river breaks through, example, during a flood when the river has a higher discharge and more energy, and the end join. The loop is cut off from the main channel. The cut off loop is called an oxbow lake. Upstream, a large bend becomes a horseshoe and is eventually cut off to become an oxbow lake. Downstream, the river is eroding its outer bank and depositing on its inner bank to create a new meander. Lower course features. In the lower course, the river has high volume and a large discharge. The river channel is now deep and wide, and the landscape around it is flat. However, as a river reaches the end of its journey, energy levels are low and deposition takes place. Floodplains. The river now has a wide floodplains. A floodplain is the area around a river that is covered in times of flood. A floodplain is very fertile area due to the rich alluvium deposited by flood waters. This makes floodplain a good place for agriculture. A buildup of alluvium on the bank of a river can create levees which raise the river bank. Deltas. Deltas are found at the mouth of large rivers, for example, the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta. A delta is formed when the river deposits its material faster than the sea can remove it. Thank you, students. Keep smiling. We'll meet in the next module.